Hey y'all, and welcome to the Birmingham real estate market update. This is the 72nd week of us going through and looking at the Birmingham real estate market in terms of pricing and in terms of sales volume and inventory, and really digging in and getting a good grip on what's going on in the Birmingham real estate market. So that's what we're going to do today. Just look at the last week of sales information and compare that to the same week previous year. And then next week, we'll have the monthly numbers for the month of September that we can take a look at and kind of take a look at the bigger picture here. My name is Rob.h.drum. I'm a real estate broker at eXp Realty here in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm also the team lead for the Birmingham Investments Group, where we work exclusively with investors here in Birmingham. Let's get into the numbers here. We have 533 closings last week. That compares to the same week the previous year at 578 closings. I'm going to go ahead and fill in for last week because I was out of town on vacation. So I pulled the numbers from last week, really kind of very similar to this week, right about in line with where we were last year. Very similar. So I think as we look at the month of September, we'll see maybe a little bit behind pace for last year in terms of the number of closings. We're going to be very much higher in terms of pricing on those closings. They're going to be considerably higher in terms of home prices, but the number of closings will be probably right about the same. And then on the active listings, we're holding really steady, right in this 2,400 to 2,500 range. That number has just really tanked when COVID hit, got down to about 1,800 in May, and has bounced back up and is sitting for the last 2 months or so, right here around 2,400. You can see the number of homes under contract to sell is creeping downward, which as we get into the unwinding of the year, headed towards the holidays, I think that'll probably continue to trend downward slowly, but still a lot of activity to be had before December. Still a great time to be selling or buying a property here in Birmingham. Also, just something we're keeping an eye on. This number for the 30-year mortgage index has been really stable, right around 2.8, 2.9. Had a little, this is the biggest movement we've seen in probably a month, jumped up to 3.01%. So definitely keeping an eye on these 30-year mortgage index rates as kind of a measure of potentially where the market is going and how that may affect the real estate purchase market. Also, note from my lenders that conventional investment property loans have had a really difficult time since about March, and the rules that made those loans difficult to make are now eliminated. So it's back to kind of normal situation for investment property loans. So if you're looking to buy an investment property, now's definitely a good time to do that and to utilize a conventional investment loan. So thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. Good to be back from vacation, back here cranking, and I will see y'all again next week.